Also, want to get to that breaking news, the ongoing search for the escaped killer, Danelo Cavalcante in Pennsylvania. He was spotted again, this time overnight. He took a gun after a confrontation with a homeowner in the area. A school district near the search in Chester County has also canceled classes for today, so kids are staying home. And police are telling people who live in the area to lock their doors and remain inside. Evan Lambert is in Chester County, Pennsylvania. He's been following the latest on the search and was at that press conference and has more details about what police have revealed and any new leads in addition to these alarming updates. Evan.
Hey, Marni. Yeah, we haven't heard about any new leads since the news conference, but we did get several things confirmed, some of which we had already reported according to some of our sources who we were talking with last night. And the major thing, and one thing that really has upped the intensity of this investigation, is the fact that this 34-year-old convicted killer, Danelo Cavalcante, is now armed. This came as a result of a robbery of a home in the area where he is alleged to have ditched a van that he stole. That van found some 20 to 25 miles away from where officials were looking for him over the weekend. And so let me give you some details on how police say that went down. This was around 10 p.m. last night. He had already been spotted in the area by a motorist a couple hours earlier, but around 10, there was a report to police by the homeowner that Cavalcante came inside his garage, stole a rifle. That rifle, 22 caliber with a scope and flashlight, and had ammunition along with it. The homeowner confronted Cavalcante and fired at him with his own gun multiple times, but did not hit him, it doesn't sound like. Officials have no evidence that Cavalcante was hit or injured in that confrontation. When police went to investigate that, they found the green sweatshirt that he was wearing, the one that we've seen in those images from a doorbell camera in this general area, a little bit outside of the area where this robbery took place. And so now, as a result of that, and overnight into the extremely early morning hours, we saw a surge of resources, upwards of 500 officers, tactical units, Border Patrol is helping out, U.S. Marshals, state and local police, really pushing into what was described as about an 8 to 10 square mile area, much bigger than the area that they were looking for Cavalcante in over the weekend. And that's the challenge, the fact that it's larger and the fact that this terrain is rough. And so that is where we are right now with this investigation. The latest sighting, that robbery last night that allowed Cavalcante to become armed.
And Evan, police indicated that they think Cavalcante is familiar with the area. We already know he's reached out to people that he's known in the past who live there. It's got to be eerie as you drive around and other news crews and just see this massive search effort, this manhunt, all these people armed and looking for him. I mean, describe how this has just locked down this community with people essentially being held prisoners in their own homes.
Sure. I mean, we are at a roadblock right now where we see one trooper with a long gun who is just basically making sure no one can come in and out or closer to the area where they are doing kind of the much of the search, the biggest portion of the search right now in response to the sighting last night. And so this is what people driving through this area are coming across anytime they try to go do anything. They've been advised to stay in their houses, but people have to go to work and school. You mentioned a school closure. There is a school district in this area, Owen J. Roberts. The entire district is closed because it's close to the crux of where the search is happening now. And so people are seeing police officers with long guns. They're seeing road closures everywhere. You're having to detour many miles out of the way to try to get to where you're going. And you also have that fear in the back of your mind that this killer is not too far away.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.